Ramaphosa to announce ANC's coalition option tonight, but allies unhappy with the ANC-DA option. ANC President Cyril Ramaphosa is expected to announce the party's decision on who they will go into coalition with later on Thursday. But some members say an ANC-DA coalition is spitting on their faces. ANC Secretary General Fikile Mbalula told the media that the party's National Executive Committee (NEC) would determine the makeup of the cabinet following the hotly contested elections. The ANC is currently holding a crucial special NEC meeting at the Beechwood Hotel in Boksburg in a bid to come up with a solution to the new government. This is to discuss different options before them to constitute a coalition government 2 weeks from now. The ANC suffered a defeat in the 2024 election. It got 40% support, resulting in losing its grip on total power. IOL reported on Wednesday that the ANC's National Working Committee had proposed to the NEC a national government of unity comprising parties such as the DA, EFF, IFP, PA, and NFP. The MK had been approached too. Later today, the closing address of the president will be open to the media, where you will get it from the horse's mouth as to what has been decided by the NEC, Balula said. However, ANC members and its allies have raised concerns about a potential ANC-DA coalition, stating that this would be a disaster for the country. For the stability of the nation, some party members believe that a marriage of the ANC and DA is the greatest choice. Others, however, have vehemently opposed the agreement, including alliance partners, the South African Communist Party, SACP, and the Congress of South Africa Trade Unions, COSATU. IOL understands that this has also caused a division in the NEC, with others unhappy with the ANC-DA coalition. The reason why this is going to take long to deliberate and reach a conclusion is that members in the NEC support the ANC-DA, while others are fighting hard to it not to happen. It's a division, a source told IOL. Talks over an ANC-DA collaboration have drawn criticism from ANC heavyweights and NEC member Lindiwe Sisulu, who said that such a partnership would be spitting on the graves of dead heroes of the struggle. The SACP said it will support the Government of National Unity, GNU, as long as the DA is excluded from it. Its General Secretary Fikile Mbalula, without hesitation, said they would not work with the DA and its forces. We will not work with these forces. We will not support any idea to try and work with these forces, he said. ANC Coalition government cannot include DA, says not in our name protesters. The Democratic Alliance DA has expressed discontent with the transformation of South Africa. A member of the Not With the DA campaign, which opposes the coalition with the African National Congress ANC, stated this on Thursday. The DA has voiced its dissatisfaction with transformation in our country for the past 30 years, said ANC member and activist Tutuzile Zuma, who is the daughter of former President Jacob Zuma. She said the DA was opposed to every progressive piece of legislation in Parliament. Their policies are about stalling transformation in this country, and just 2 months ago, they were burning our national flag, she stated. It is not me registering discontent, but the DA has registered discontent with the transformation of this country because they stand for white interest. The group was protesting outside the Birchwood Hotel in Boksburg, Ekurhuleni, where the ANC was holding a special NEC meeting to discuss coalitions, premier candidates, and the way forward. The Not in Our Name movement was protesting, calling on the ANC not to get into bed with the DA. ANC member Esetu Hassan said it did not make sense for the ruling party to go into coalition with the DA, especially after it opposed economic transformation for too long. He said the voters spoke at the polls and told the ANC that it was not doing well. The cry out there is that the ANC has not done well to transform the economy and to share this country's wealth equally, he said. If people are saying that, and you know who opposes economic transformation and redistribution, which is the DA, Hassan said, it does not make sense to me that you go and work with them when you know they will resist more of such policies to a point where you as ANC is cannibalized to the zero and they live out of your carcass. Addressing the protest, ANC Secretary General Fikile Mbalula said the protest happening on the basis of disinformation. The ANC has never said it was going into coalition with the DA, he said. Balula said they were going to look into the outcomes of the elections as it did not favor the ANC. We don't have outright majority. Even in this instance, we have lower numbers, he said. We have engaged with everybody and we are still talking to others, even smaller parties, because we want to bring everybody on board, he said. South Africans want us to work together for their sake. We have said as the ANC we will prioritize the people. We don't want instability, we want a stable government. The ANC also has a keen interest to ensure that their manifesto was implemented, Balula said. The Not in Our Name movement broke into a song, Asifuni DA, meaning they don't want the ANC-DA coalition. Responding to the question that the ANC-DA coalition made sense because they represented a majority of the voters, Zuma said they don't know maths. What we know is the ANC is the biggest party in South Africa, and so we are saying the ANC must form a government of national unity, but they can't form government with a political party that is diametrically opposed to what they stand for and where they want to take this country, Zuma said, because that government is no government at all. Zuma said that they had full confidence in the ANC leadership as they were meeting to deliberate on various issues. She said the group was there to register their concerns. She said they would embrace the decisions that come out of the meetings and deliberations of party leadership. We're just saying a decision cannot include the DA. Meanwhile, Balula told the media that the party's NEC would, on Thursday, determine the makeup of the cabinet following the election. He said President Cyril Ramaphosa would make an announcement at around 6 p.m. on Thursday. This process requires transparency and at the same time to tell you exactly what the ANC will seek to do for South Africa post the election, Balula said. They will give further mandate to the team that is dealing with the important matter of how we're going to constitute government post-elections. And that's it from Injibs Network. Stay tuned to our celebrity and gossip news.